Okay, I'm going to hand this off to Philip to talk about some common PDM
Yeah.
pain points. So Philip, you can take it from here.
Yeah, I'll take this. So yeah, I kind of wanted to break this down into different some of the top things that we see. I wish I could dive into how to diagnose each one of those, but we write a lot of blogs about that, and we deal with that a lot in other ways because it's so, it could be a lot of different things to look over. But one of the main things when you look at slow performance is first sort of narrowing down the source. Is it PDM? Is it a SolidWorks CAD issue or is it a workstation issue? So there's kind of different ways to look at that. When it comes to things like check-in and check-out issues, that could be PDM. So that could be a server side issue, a networking issue, just a latency issue, something like that. So that's kind of your first place to look. Then we hear all the time, hey, SolidWorks is opening my files slowly. Well, if it's opening slowly, then it could be PDM, but it could be SolidWorks. So you kind of want to, or SolidWorks CAD. So you kind of want to look that direction. Then we could hear something like saving files. So those are kind of the top three that I wanted to touch on. But if it's saving that is causing the slow performance, then it could actually be PDM, but it could be the workstation as well. So you might have to look into your specific workstation. So those are kind of your three places to look usually and to start. And there's all kinds of different ways to diagnose each one of those once you get there. You could also look at your workflows. So are your workflows too complex? Are you trying to do too much within a specific transition in a workflow? So maybe there's a whole bunch of dispatch or actions that are happening in there that could slow things down. And maybe you want to back that off a little bit and try to do those in a more methodical way or step by step. Maybe you have too many tasks running where it's creating a bunch of different file types and you want to break that out a little bit. So there's a couple different ways to look at that. Does that kind of cover that part, Tanner, a little bit? Do you want to
Yeah,
look at
the
permissions?
permissions issues is one that we see quite a bit as well. This is
Yeah.
everything from PDM permissions to SolidWorks SNL, if you have
Yeah.
a network license permission
Hmm.
issue. So any access problem that prevents teams from working efficiently, that's something that we see quite a bit, and it's not a PDM or SolidWorks problem at all. It's just a
Yeah.
straight up permissions issue.